on the Teachers Service Commission, also the fact that, you know, this
I benefit
has been your employer, but they just did effect the 2021-2025 CBA, that is a collective bargaining agreement, that provided for increase of leave days for both women and men. Women from 90 to 120 days.
Imagine.
And men from 14 days to 21, so that's 3 weeks. And this is just, you know, one of those institutions whereby we are privy as far as knowledge is concerned, to which they are at least making sure that mothers and even fathers can have time to spend with their infants or their small babies. From where you sit, even just as a psychologist, from your practice, what you've gathered, what you're covering in terms of covering ground, what more do institutions need to do as far as this days is concerned? Because you're just saying that it's important. And you need not give up one for the sake of the other. Yes.
There are times, you don't have your mother around, you don't have your sister, you don't have that caregiver, or the caregiver has taken off. So sometimes you may need to go with your baby to the workplace. Which workplace will allow you to go with a baby that is crying all over? It's like that is not a human being. So I'm happy with some of the institutions that have daycare centers for their employees, just in case something doesn't go right. But how many will allow you? And I want to say, I run a counseling center as well. And I have had young people giving birth. You can't believe, I even have a small room with beds for them. Yeah, because I suffered even that time when, even if TSC gave me time off, to be with my child. When I went back, I used to imagine from where I'm working and where my baby is, traveling, the cost in the first place, because there's a lot of cost that comes with the baby, you know? And I kept asking myself, now I'm here teaching people. You know, you even look at those students and sometimes you're angry at them, and you're being called that, oh, the baby now is almost passing out, and there isn't anything you can do. What if there is like a baby center, a daycare center for people to even breastfeed, especially the first few months? I would say the first 6 months are very critical. And if that can be added to 1 year, very critical, because the baby needs to attach with you. And let me tell you, some of the issues you're finding today, attachment to relationships, insecure attachment, it's because babies no longer bond. Our time, we were bonding with our parents very well and for a long time, because most of them were stay-home moms. But right now, you find there isn't enough time for a mother and a baby to bond.